Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. And today we are in Rajaji National Park. And tomorrow is our safari, and we are staying here in Alia Jungle Resorts. Now around here there is a lot of beauty, and there's trails, and so just we thought we'll come for a small walk today. And so hopefully we see some good birds today and also the safari tomorrow. So stay tuned. We started with a 4-hour road trip from Noida and reached Alia Jungle Resort. In the evening, when we first went for our walk, the first thing we saw was this bulbul, which was just sitting there happily. Here, many bulbuls were there as a group, enjoying their evening and trying to collect food before the night. Then the major party started. We got this rufous tree pie far behind the tree, and another one here. It then flew towards a much clearer area. There were, as it turns out, there were quite a few around, about 5 to 6. Its rufous tree pies were congregating in a group and just flying from one place to the other. There were also fairly big birds. And we loved it. They were just having fun, enjoying their evening, and like everyone else, trying to collect food before the night. Here, a lapwing was simply standing, and we got this black kite flying around. Alia Jungle Resort also had a stable, and that is because horse riding is an activity here. So we went down there to meet the horses, who were very nice. One of them was called Special Delivery, who was honestly truly a special delivery, and this one is called Amplifier, and he too is very nice and his eyes are beautiful. They are also very sweet horses and are gentle natured. They also had 6 cows for milk, as this milk was used used to make the food in the restaurant. And they were of the Jersey breed and were all brought from Punjab. It was feeding time for the horses, so they were going to their feeding area expectantly for food. I then tried some cool photography angles to have fun, and this is the results I got. So guys, we're done with today's birding inside the resort, and we'll see you tomorrow for the safari. Stay tuned. At night, we also heard the brain fever bird, the most famous bird call in India. This is because they sound like brain fever, and they say it at a higher pitch every time. And take a listen to the sound. Right guys, hello and good morning from Rajaji, and now we're going for this safari. It's early, 5:30 in the morning. Had the worst night of sleep yesterday because of 3 reasons. First, our tent is not soundproof, so mountain bombing was happening a lot, unfortunately, as is the case with many places. And then the village is right here as well, So some people, they were doing their thing, and it was very loud. And also the brain fever bird was pulling off an all-nighter, and it kept talking, didn't stop. So I had time falling asleep. Anyways, but I managed to get myself up for the safari. Here we are. Stay tuned. Right, so getting into the jeep. Yeah, I love this. Right, so let's hope for a good safari. Bumpy roads combined with cold smashing us in the face made for a brutal half an hour towards the gate. Right guys, moment of truth, and we are entering the park. There were many dry river beds here in Rajaji, and the geography was very similar to Jim Corbett National Park. Here also we arrived at a water body, and a male spotted deer was what greeted us first. There was another deer. There were another deer back, and also a little cormorant spreading its wings. There was also an egret which sat just as this guy flew off and sat in a pond and in a man-made area. A good start. This Nilgai calf and mother are engaged in milking, where the calf is drinking from milk from the mother. The rest of the herd is also there behind the bushes. Then probably one of the most special things ever is what we saw next. This is a great Indian hornbill, and they are in nesting season. Their nesting process is quite good and quite heartwarming. The female makes a hole for herself and buries herself in it, laying her eggs and not coming out until the eggs hatch. The male's job is to keep feeding her food, and if for some reason the male does not arrive or dies, the female will too. So the male has to constantly be on his feet getting fruits and insects for the mother. This is the process that we saw, and we loved it. Here the male is flying to get food. Here is a barking deer. He was just grazing on the side. They're called barking deer for obvious reasons. They give alarm calls a little too much for almost everything. We found some leopard perk marks from the night, and a little while later, completely unrelated, we found a leopard. It was very far off, and it was just walking. Its name was Dinah. A little while later, we were back at the spot and action continued. Though the leopard had disappeared, sambar deer, spotted deer and peacocks were still there in great numbers. And so we had a little photography session with them. This sambar deer just disappeared into the bushes, and here another one is there on the opposite side, just standing and then follows its herd.